Hey, when I was growing up, there was no doubt that you could have confidence in the institutions that we all treasured, primarily the medical establishment. And I am losing my faith. And I'll give you two reasons why. Number one, there is widespread antipathy, vehement in many cases, to the use of hydroxychloroquine as a treatment for this COVID-19. The other issue I have with the medical establishment is their about face on the issue of masks. Now, let's start with the masks because this is a very basic, obvious thing. There is no way that wearing a mask can be more dangerous than not wearing a mask. I guess the one argument you could have is that while putting the mask on and taking it off, you can contaminate yourself by touching your face with your fingers. Yes, that is true. It seems a small risk, though, compared to the risk, number one, of breathing whatever particles are suspended in the air you're walking through, or number two, the particles that you yourself are spraying, whether you're coughing, sneezing, or just breathing. The Surgeon General of the US, the highest medical authority in the land, himself said that masks were not effective. I can understand that they wanted to keep these protective devices for hospitals and healthcare workers, but it is a dangerous road you go down when you start lying to the people for a greater good. I support doctors having personal protective equipment. Who doesn't? I don't support the government lying to the people to further that goal. Now we come to the second issue, hydroxychloroquine. I don't think that there's any reason to have an opinion yet. It looks promising. We have hope. It appears that it may do some good. There's no reason to hope that it doesn't do good unless you're a company that hopes to sell a vaccine, or you're a government that hopes to chip its citizens, or some other nefarious goal. If it works, fantastic. It's cheap. It's been used for many years. Yes, it's true. There are cardiovascular events. Very few. Yes, it's true. There are retinal problems. Not that many. How do those problems compare with the risk of dying or having a tube stuck down your throat and oxygen or air forced into your lungs at high pressure, which the medical establishment has been slow to recognize may actually be making this problem worse? Why are we so sure that this is a virus that attacks the respiratory system? The evidence seems to be it's a virus that attacks the blood. I don't know why the doctors are not the first ones to be pointing this out. Why does it take people like me, and God forbid Donald Trump, to point out the fact that some of these things might work, in spite of the fact that medical dogma says that they don't, or shouldn't, or oughtn't to? I mean, I understand that there needs to be long-term trials. We need to see that it's safe. But even if it hurts people, unless it kills them, it might be better. How have we gotten to the point that we have no trust in any information from any source? The Surgeon General, the highest medical authority in the land, tells us masks can be harmful. Don't wear a mask. You don't want a mask. Dr. Anthony Fauci, today the most respected doctor in America, arguably. How far off was he on his estimates of deaths and injuries? I mean, I hear that hospitals are seeking bailout money now because there's no money coming in from all the procedures that they've canceled. Get your own information. Find out for yourself. We've reached the point now where the medical establishment is controlling our lives. They are policemen to us now. We can come out when they say so. Shouldn't we have more trust in them? Shouldn't they have earned that trust? Shouldn't we force them to earn that trust anew? Please wake up.